Yeah, hi Val, Brad and Jason and all your families and of course your friends. I'm honoured to have been asked by Jason to say a few words on behalf of a lot of musicians and friends who held Vin in a very high esteem. He was a great mate, drummer, and had a wicked sense of humour. He was always the joker and always had a smile on his face. I don't ever remember seeing Vin angry, to be honest, about anything. We've been mates for about 50 years, and we reignited our friendship back in 2010 when a few of us got together in the Gold Coast. Alan McCowart, Brian and June Woodfield flew up from Perth. Ken and Kitty Dowden and myself and Maureen flew from South Australia, and we met up with Reg and Carol Birchall and Harry and June Neal from Brisbane. Not forgetting, of course, Paul Wilson supplying the sound equipment. We all convened on Vinnie's workshop where we jammed and carried on for about 6 hours. This was in practice for all going to Whyalla Easter 2011 for a huge musicians reunion. A total of 76 musicians getting together and raising much needed funds for 2 local charities in Whyalla. The whole weekend was a massive success. Just getting away from all that, I've got a few funny stories to say about Vin. This one came from Kenny Dowden when Vinnie played with him and Ray Shaw. They're playing in the Sundown Hotel in Whyalla. Vinnie was about to do a huge drum solo when there was a huge crash, and Vinnie had fallen backwards off the stage but still hanging on to a snare drum, playing. Ken reckoned he was as good off the stage as what he was on. I also recall we were playing at Westies. This was the Savile Row Band, and Vin was to do his Jake the Peg routine, as a lot of you would know. Anyway, we came to the idea that what he should do is to do it on trestles in the main room. So off he went, and as he backed off the stage to finish, I'll have to try and demonstrate this for you. He's so this is the stage, and Vinnie's doing the Jake the Peg, 1, 2, 3, and as he's backing off, I'll see this properly. As he's backing off, he was to come off the stage, drop the right leg down like that, and finish up like that with the left leg on the stage and the dummy leg also on the platform. But what we failed to consider was that the height of the trestle and compared to the inside length of Vinnie's leg. So consequently, he was a wee bit short, and there he was perched on the edge of the trestle with one foot on the tippy-toed on the ground, trying not to crush the crown jewels. It was painful at the time, I suppose, but it was also very humorous. More recently, another story comes to mind from Nev Scurry, was telling us how he was talking to Vin on the phone and telling Vinnie how he needed to purchase a lamb's wool bass pedal, bass pedal beater. Vinnie saying, "I have a spare, I'll post it to you." Now, bearing in mind the size of the box was about 10 inches long and 3 inches sort of square. Sometime later, the parcel arrived at Marilyn's door. It was sent to Express Post, where she needed to sign for it. And on the parcel was a note reading, "Handled with care, sexually explicit equipment inside." This was typical of his wit and humour. Just to finish off, like I said, he's been a great mate forever. Vinnie sent me this card in January 2013. I'll read it to you. This was the sort of thing Vinnie did spontaneously. He'd phone up and say things and say lovely things. But anyway, he sent me this thank you card. And it says, "Hi Alan, thank you for the last few days. And as I've said before, thank you for bringing music back into my life and the old friends that go with it. It's been my salvation the last couple of years, as I'm sure you know," because he did have a few hectic years there. Anyway, he sent me that, and that blew me away completely. There was something I haven't written down, but I think I should share with you. I spoke to Vinnie on the Wednesday afternoon about 2:30 before he passed on the Thursday evening. And I was telling Vinnie how I was away playing at Easter and playing with a chap, and this particular person said, "Oh, do you know this song?" And it was Made in Japan, which is a song that Vinny used to sing in our band in the 70s. And I don't think I've ever played it since not playing in that band. Anyway, of course, all the time that this guy's singing this song, I'm thinking about Vin. So I was telling him this on the Wednesday afternoon, and you might not believe this, but he had a little chuckle. And he started singing that song. He said, "My transistor radio." And he said, "Oh, Al," he said, I can't sing anymore." He said, "I'm so tired." And I said, "Well, okay, mate, I'll see you later." Anyway, mate, God bless. We'll miss you so much. Your mate Al. Cheers.